At Davis, it clicked for me. The relationships I formed here, I started understanding how important it was to interact with lots of different people, maintain relationships, to get engaged, and that has really helped me a lot in my career. I think it's been a fundamental part of what's allowed me to do well outside of college.
Bruce West began cultivating those relationships as an undergraduate at UC Davis, including his relationship with John D. Kemper.
I was taking lower-level engineering courses, and John Kemper was the instructor, and I was pledging a fraternity concurrent during that time. And there were certain nights that we did dress up and behave at the fraternity house, and this was one of those nights. I invited John Kemper and his wife to dinner at the fraternity house. I think that singular event of inviting John Kemper, the dean, to what we called the Apple Polishers Ball at the fraternity had a lot to do with my starting to engage and stay engaged with the university.
It was a summer job with Caltrans after his freshman year that solidified West's career path.
And in order to be considered for hire, you had to be a civil engineering major. And I said, yes, I'm a civil engineering major, not knowing exactly that that's where I would end up. I recall that the junior civil engineers that I was working alongside with, they made $1,000 a month, which was a lot of money. So I thought, man, that is the career. I get to work outside and make all this money. I am definitely a civil engineering major.
West met fellow Aggie Jim Yost in his engineering classes, and their friendship continued into their professional careers. The two would eventually establish the successful engineering firm West Yost Associates.
He liked to hunt, and he noticed that I was showing up for my morning classes a bit late and not well attired, and I had been out hunting in the morning and would show up for classes. And I took him hunting a couple of times, and we studied together.
It was during one of these hunting excursions that West and Yost first considered starting a firm together. Then, in early 1990, West became dissatisfied with his job and decided to strike out on his own.
And I called Jim during that first 6 months and said, Jim, this is a good time if we're ever going to do this. You've got work, a backlog of work, a little bit of money in the bank. Let's do this thing.
West maintains a connection to the College of Engineering by serving on the Dean's Executive Committee. He and his wife Marie have also donated to numerous campus projects over the years, including Kemper and Gowsey Halls, the Alumni Center, the Mondavi Center, and UC Davis Athletics.
I'm a sports fan. I've had season football tickets since probably 1980, so I've stayed connected through that. I enjoyed it. It doesn't take a lot of time. It's been a little time over a long period of time is what I would characterize it as. And again, I enjoy the people, the goal of the university, looking out for the students and making things better and easier for them.